it is time for the only objective Shantae transformation tier list, alright? The only real ranking, alright? Any other ranking you see out there? False. Wrong, alright? If you're a speedrunner and you're like, actually, you can do... No. Go home, alright? This list is not for you, alright? This list is only for real gamers, alright? Let's start with the first thing. What is a transformation? You see, a transformation is when Shantae turns into something. That's it. Now that means we are not including pirate gear. We're not including like the dances from Seven Siren because they don't transform you. We're not including magic. We're not including alternate outfits or alternate characters. This is just transformation, alright? We are going to include cut transformations at the end, but they're more like bonus. They're not like real. So we'll rank them slightly differently, but generally there's 3 criterias that I'm looking at here. The first one is reliability, alright? How often do you feel like you can use that transformation, or like how much do you think you should use it, or like, you know, how useful is it, you know? The second one is how enjoyable it is to use. So, you know, some transformations, you know, they're fucking useless, but they're kind of fun to play with. And some transformations are very useful, but you fucking hate using them because they just don't play very well, or like, you know, there's a lot of reasons why, you know, a transformation can be not enjoyable. And the third one is the design, but that one is very minor. I'm not really gonna change the ranking because of the design too much. It really needs to be like... It's mostly gonna be for like cut transformation, if anything. You know, it's gonna be like upside down. So let's just start with the first one, man. We got the monkey. The monkey... The monkey. The monkey from the original Shantae. Why is it blurry? It's like not blurry when I'm whatever. I don't know why it's doing that. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's cool. The monkey in the first game is really cool. I really like the monkey in the first game. It's like one of the more reliable transformation in the first game. It's fun to use. There is a little bit of an ick with this particular version of the monkey, which is that the air control is a little awkward. And it's also the only monkey transformation that can attack, like, properly. So it's good. It's good. Also, it can run. The other monkey transformation only have a default speed. This one, you can run with it. And I think that makes it one of the better ones, but design-wise, it's brown. It's very boring looking. I mean, it looks cute, but like it's brown. Stop moving this. And I think, it might be A. Like, it's really useful. It's fun to use. I'm thinking A. I don't really see it being anywhere else. And then, second, we have the elephant. Now, the elephant in the original game is... It's fine. I like it. It does a lot of damage to enemies, but it has really bad movement. I really like the design. It's cute. It's cute, alright. This is the nighttime sprite, by the way. It's slightly different than daytime, but look, fucking wiki and archives and like all of this bullshit, they need to get their shit together. The new game is not even anywhere on there. Like, there's nothing, alright? I had to like get my own screenshots and everything. It's not very good wiki. Get your shit together. Anyway, I like the elephant. It's cute. It's cute. And it does a lot of damage, but there's a few things about this variant of the elephant. Yeah, we're ranking every variant of every transformation, by the way, because there are differences. This elephant cannot jump gaps by doing the slide attack. Also, it has the ground pound, which I think every single elephant has a ground pound as the upgrade for it. It's not really useful. It's kind of just cool. I can ground pound now. Some game even like require the ground pound. Not this one though. This one is just like a bonus, and it's not very useful. I think this is just like middle of the road. It might be C. I think it's B though, because I definitely think the other elephants are better, because you know they can side across gaps. Not this one. I'll leave it for B for now. I think it's very middle of the road. And then we move on to the spider. Now the spider, there's a few things. This is from above, by the way, because when you're climbing the wall. Anyway, I was struggling to find sprite. Okay, it's don't worry about. I don't want to go on a rant about that. All right, spider sucks, but all right, that's my review of the spider in the original game. It sucks, but so you can climb background walls with this thing. It's very underutilized, but also you get the harpy right after it. So any like climbing of the background that you can do is instantly just not really useful the moment you get the harpy, because you can just fly over everything after that. And you can only get like a few collectibles with it early. It's not like it can jump kind of high. I'll give it that. It's slow. The elephant is really slow, by the way. I don't know if I brought that up. It jumps really low. But the spider jumps a little higher. It's just as slow as the elephant. But the relic is the venom shot, and the venom shot lets you take care of any enemy from range, and you can absolutely cheese or risky with it, which is cool. That makes the spider reliable. without the venom shot, it's like C-, alright? With the venom, it goes up to B, alright? It's really, really useful, and it actually kind of makes the elephant not useless, but like you can do so much more, like not damage, but like you can take care of enemies from a better range. And a lot of enemies, they fucking, you know, they're really a pain in the ass because you can't really approach them very well, like the bird at the end of the game, or like the lamias at the beginning of the game. See, I think it's like a B. I think it might be above the elephant. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not sure. They're very similar. Next we get the harpy. The harpy is really good. You can fly anywhere. And you do get a melee attack that's really good. Well, really good. It's fine. You do have a hard time moving around as the harpy in this game. I mean, every game actually. You kind of have like some momentum, so it's really hard to hit enemies with the talon. But it's obviously the most overpowered transformation in the original game. It's really good. I think it's an S tier. I think it's an S tier. For the game, at least, there are harpies that are better than this one, and they'll be above it on the S tier, but I do still think this is S tier, just because it's the fucking harpy. But then we have this fucking guy. Ignore the fact this is the wrong sprite, alright? This is the Risky's Revenge sprite, because, again, these fucking websites, they just... please. Whatever. This little guy is mostly just... You need to have the GBA version, not even the version, just you need to put your cartridge in a GBA to access this little guy. And he, you know, he's a Tinkerbat. He's a fucking Tinkerbat, and it's really cool that he's in the game at all. Now, is he good? Yes. Yes, he's like a mixture of Shantae, the monkey, the elephant, and the spider together. He doesn't have the range of the spider with the venom shot. He can't fly either, so you still have to like change the harpy. But if towards the end of the game you kind of want to just like explore around and not have to constantly transform between all the transformations, he is really reliable and he's really good. I'm hesitant between A and S. I think he's better than the monkey for sure. Actually, yeah, I think it's like as good as the Harpy, honestly, but like for completely different reasons. So yeah, I'm gonna go S. I'm like semi-improvising for this video, by the way. Not entirely, but you know. Elephant is not the first transformation here. Alright, new game. Oh yeah, this is in the intended release order. Alright, because Risky Revolution was supposed to be the second game. And you can kind of tell in a lot of ways, outside of, you know, the gameplay feels way better in Revenge. So yeah, I believe you start with the crab, which is kind of a bold decision. You know, usually it's the monkey, and the monkey's there, don't get me wrong. But I think it's a good decision to have the crab first, because you get the mermaid later, and if you get them too close to each other, that makes the crab useless for like most of the game, because you know you'll only really use the crab for like, you know, maybe an hour. But no, you get to use the crab for like half the game, and then the second half of the game you get the mermaid, which makes this thing fucking useless. But because, you know, you still use it for like half of the game, it is fairly useful. This thing also has a relic that lets you drop bombs on the floor. It's garbage. It is one of the worst relics in the whole series, if not the worst one. It's really bad. Like, yeah, you can't attack enemies or like chasing you. It's the only thing you can really do with it. You can't really be offensive with it. It's not very good. Well, yeah, you can go underwater. That's kind of all this crab does, is go underwater. It's really slow on the land. I like the design though. It kinda. I like the purple. You can tell it's kind of Shantae. It's got some gold also on the pincers and on the forehead, so you can kind of tell it's Shantae. It's cute. I like it. But I'm not crazy about it. I think it's a B tier. You know, it's very middle of the road. It's not the most like reliable, but it is like, it's not even really enjoyable either. It is reliable. It's not very enjoyable, is how I would describe it. And the design is very okay. Is it C? I don't think it's C. I think it's fine. I might lower it later. We'll see. But next we have the monkey. This monkey is not very good. it's the monkey, but first off, you don't have the run like in the original game. You don't have the bullets like the sequels. You have a radar, which lets you see secrets in the walls. Only in dungeons, or like grottos. I call them dungeons. Don't worry about that, okay? I know they're labyrinths. I never call them labyrinths. It's just, even the game barely calls them labyrinths, alright? They're just like, go to the place, you know? Because they have names. So they're never like, oh, go to the labyrinth. No, they're just like, yeah, go to, Ice Cavern or some bullshit. I don't fucking know. The monkey. The radar is interesting because it helps you find the squids and stuff like that. But it's kind of just annoying to have to swap to the monkey to use that. I wish it was just kind of like a passive you could buy to just have with everything. So having it only on the monkey is annoying more than useful, I would say. And yeah, you can't attack because of that, because that's a relic. You can't run. It's a very much worse monkey, but it is purple. It is purple. I'm gonna keep it in B for now. I do think it's probably higher than these guys, but not by a long shot. Wait, the spider does have the range attack. I'm telling you, the venom shot is everything. Also, the spider can jump really high. It's pretty cool. I'll leave it like this. I think that's fine. I do like the monkey more than the crab in that game. Next, we have the elephant. So the elephant here can actually jump the gaps, unlike this fucking elephant. So instantly, it is better, and it does do a lot of damage. Here's the thing, though: you don't have range at all with this elephant. Half the transformation in this game have range attacks, so the elephant is not very useful, honestly. It's Could it be better than the monkey? I don't think so. It's good. B is definitely the elephant tier. Like, I'm just telling you. Like, the elephant is like the standard, right? It's like the most average and consistently average transformation. So, you know, it's really just like how much better or worse than the elephant is it? Is really like the question on how to rank these. Next we have the mermaid. It's got like a Chinese haircut with the hair buns. It's really interesting. Also no top. There is some jiggle physics happening in some animation as well. Anyway, that's not the point. It might be my least favorite of the designs. I think it's cute, but it's probably my least favorite. I think this is better than the crab. Also, you can bubble anywhere. Not just underwater, anywhere. So that already makes it better than the other mermaids. And the underwater movement is really fun. So I enjoy it. I think it's an A. I think it's an easy A. Spider. Spider is back, baby. Spider is back, and it does have the venom shot. The issue with this spider, though, is that the mermaid has the bubble, which is essentially just a venom shot, and the harpy also has something that is the equivalent of the venom shot. So the spider is not very that good at all. It's good, but it's like clearly inferior to the other late game transformations. It does, I believe it has, no, I think the jump is lower in this game, right? The spider, I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's lower. I did take some notes, but I didn't take a lot of notes for this video because I was recording footage to like make sure I get everything right. I forgot to take note about this, but I'm pretty sure the spider can jump higher, so it might be worse. I think it's worse. I think it's worse. I think it's like genuinely, because there's not a lot of areas where you can use the spider thing. Like the spider thing, you can use it in a lot of places. There's a lot of trees everywhere. This thing, you can use it in, like, I know there's like a cave you can use it, and like there's like a dungeon where you can use it. Also, I don't like the design of this spider. I actually don't like it. It is just a colored version of the original, but I don't like these colors. It looks weird. I don't like, something about the sprite just irks me. I don't like it. So if the design was good, I would put it B. See, this is one of the times where the design actually matters to me. There's not a lot of it, but this is one of them. Harpy. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like these colors. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like these colors. There's just something about it that just looks... I just don't like it. I do think it's interesting they went with purple here. Like, I mean, the original is kind of purplish, but it's even more purple. It looks a little more like Shantae in a way. But I don't really like how it looks, but it does have a range attack this time. And it's a really good range attack because it's essentially just a venom shot. So I think it's on par with the original, where I think this one is better in terms of offense, but I like the original color scheme a little more. Alright, next we have Risky Revenge. Only 3, but there are 3 good ones. Kinda. So this monkey has a new move called bullet shot. I love me some bullet shots. It's really cool, and in this one he goes really far. In Half Genie it doesn't go as far, and I think it looks cute. It's basically the same sprite as the GBA one. I think they just reused it. They might have tweaked it a little bit. The color seems a little different, but it's pretty much one for one. The eyes are blue here instead of white. I think the bullet makes it more enjoyable. So I think I'll put it above this one. Actually, I want to put this monkey under the mermaid. I think the mermaid's more fun. But they're very equal, these two. Because one looks better and is more fun to use. But this one is, you know, it's got a melee attack, and it also has... does it jump higher? I think only Revolution doesn't jump very high. Yeah. I don't know. They're very equal. I don't know which one I'd put above. Because, you know, design better on this one. This one's a little more usable in general. Then we have... Elephant. Elephant's back, baby! And yeah, it's the same sprite again. Yeah, I think it's like 1-to-1 the same one. Actually... Yeah, it looks identical to me. I like it. This is a good elephant. It's pretty much the same as GBA. Like, genuinely, like, I'm trying to think. They're both as useful. They're both good. Actually, I think this one is more reliable in combat, even. Because there's no, like, range attacks with the other transformation. Which, in my opinion, makes it slightly better overall. But only just, like, in the context of its own game. Next up, we have... What do we have next? Oh, the mermaid. I love... This is my favorite mermaid design. I love the pink accents. It really adds to this sprite, in my opinion. I love the dark blue hair. The green skin. It's really cool. I like this one a lot. Like, a lot. Here's the issue, though. This thing is completely worthless outside of water. You can just spam bubbles in and out of water on the GBA. In this game, you can only shoot one bubble at once, and those are like those fucking huge explosions. I want to say they're equal because, mostly because of the design. I'm not gonna lie, the fucking design is like turning off my part of my brain. I'm just like, oh, really. But still think GBA is slightly better. Mostly just because you can shoot outside of water. Oh god, we're moving to Half Genie. I have a lot of thoughts about Half Genie because here's the thing, Revenge only has 3 transformations, but all 3 of them are like reliable and good. Half Genie does the opposite, where there's too many, and too many of them are complete garbage. I think the monkey is... It's got the bullet, but it's not as good in this game. But you can attack with the bullet. I don't believe you can hurt enemies with the bullet attack in Revenge. I was trying earlier and I couldn't fucking do it. So I'm assuming you couldn't. You can in this one, but it does like no damage. So does it even matter? I don't know. I think... Is this the worst monkey? It might be the worst monkey. I think it might be the worst monkey. It looks cute though. I like the sprite a lot. Half Genie has the best sprites, easily. They're really cute. They're not pixel arts, which, you know, some people might prefer pixel art. I do kind of prefer pixel art in a lot of ways. I think like the backgrounds of like Curse and Revenge specifically just look gorgeous. Yeah, I'm torn. I think I'm gonna put it in C. Like, it does a job, I just don't really like it. I never use this fucking monkey in Half G. Like, the moment you got the other transformations, this thing just became useless. So I'll leave it in C. But I don't feel particularly great about putting it in C. I think it could be worse. Then we have the crab. This is the first crab we technically got. We did get a crab in the GBA one, but much later. So this was the original crab for a lot of people. Most people. Everyone. And this crab is a lot cuter. Weirdly enough, despite not having the color scheme of Shantae, it looks like Shantae more. I don't know why. It's like the face is just... You can tell it's her, alright? You can tell. and it's pretty good, but it's not as useful for as long. I feel like I think you get the mermaid a lot closer to this one than on the GBA. Or do you? It's similar. I think. Actually, this thing has a better relic. You can like attack underwater, forward, and open path. The bomb on the GBA are fucking useless. So, better design, better ability. This thing going in A, kinda. It's like a low A, by the way. Like this is like a low A. Here we go. Next we have the fucking mat. This is apparently this is optional, but it's like really hard to miss. You can also see in the dark with this thing. I will be playing a clip though here, if I didn't forget, of me beating that room without the ability because I found it much later. And I just trial and error through that room, which makes this thing even look even dumber. Let's skip this one. Well, that one. Oh my god, I got it. It's garbage. This thing is garbage. It's not the most garbage, but it is garbage. Because you can only move on an X-axis. You can't go up and down with it. And you use it like 3 times at most. It's very not good. I think it's garbage. I think it's like the real not joke ability, like transformation of Half Genie. I think it's bad, but it's somehow it's not the worst transformation. There's worse. There's worse somehow. I also just don't look how it looks. It's just kind of looking, yeah. And I will bring up something later about this ability that to me makes it even worse, but yeah, I don't like this bad. I think it sucks. Then we have elephant again. It goes in the elephant tier. Is there anything to say about this elephant compared to the other ones? Like this the fucking elephant. You've seen the elephant. I don't. Because there's so many transformations in that game, you use it even less because there's just like every ability you use it like 3 times and then you just move on to the next one. I think it's still technically better in the original because you can jump gaps with it, I guess. But yeah. What's next? What is next? There's so much garbage coming. Let's go. Oh, this one hurts. This one hurts. I love this design. This is my favorite transformation design by a very long shot. I think it's so fucking cute. I love the big bow. I love the colors. I love this thing. I want to play as this thing all the time. This thing sucks. This is such a disappointing ability. There's nothing. You can't climb the backgrounds like in the other games. This is the spider, obviously. but it doesn't feel like the other spiders whatsoever. You can essentially attach yourself to a bunch of ceilings, but they need to be like very close to you. They need to essentially be on screen or like very close to the edge of the screen for you to be able to catch onto them. And you do have a venom shot, but it's not very good. And because of that, it's not good. It's bad. It's like a low C. And honestly, if it wasn't for the design, it might be in D. But I actually like, I thought about having an F tier for like a transformation that's coming soon, but I think you can still use it. There's still like a few moments where like you can get something out of using this ability, but it's not very good. It's really not very good. Super disappointing transformation. The mermaid though, it is the mermaid. So something about this design specifically, okay, first off, the pink is kind of gone. There's a little bit here, and there's a little bit here. Not in the hair. The colors just pop out a lot less. Like, it's very muted. But unlike the other ones, she's wearing something up there, which makes it look lewder somehow, because it's implying the existence of mermaid nipples. That is what I had to, oh my god, please. That's what I had to say. This is... it's fine. You can't attack underwater. Doesn't have a good design like the other ones. It's worse than crab. It's not worse than the crab. It's like right there. It's a little under the monkeys for me. Actually, yeah, it's under the monkeys for me. Next we have Tinkerbell. The Tinkerbell is back, guys. The most overpowered ability is back, guys. He's gonna be awesome. He's gonna be cool. He sucks. He sucks. Okay, the moment you land, he loses any momentum, and he has like a double jump. He has like a double jump glide. Like, the glide is like half a second. It's really bad. This guy is just so underwhelming to me. Because he's back. He's back. We haven't seen him in a long time, and yeah, he's not good. I do think he looks cool. He's got a cool design going on, but it's a much worse Tinkerbell transformation than the original. So he is going towards the bottom. D is really for like, this is irredeemable type shit. The mouse. Oh, the mouse. The mouse. The mouse. The mouse. The mouse. The mouse. I hate the mouse. The mouse sucks. The mouse is... it's silly. You know, it's kind of cute. You're like, oh, I can turn really small. And you go inside of cracks around like 1.5 levels. Like 2 levels, I think, have a mouse thing going on. It's a late game thing to like find a few collectibles to beat the game. I don't like it. You can attack enemies if you get the relic. That's kind of it. It's not... I don't like using it. It's not enjoyable. It's not like, you never use it outside of those holes. And I mean, the design is okay, but it doesn't really like... it doesn't look like Shantae. It's a fucking blue blob. It's very small on the screen. Like, it's always this small, this fucking size. Extremely... you don't even get to enjoy the design. It's going in the F tier, D tier, because it's not good. It's not fun. It's whatever. I don't like it. Harpy is back, baby. Oh my god, this is the best Harpy design. I love... Genie has such good designs for the transformations. This is easily my favorite one because it has the cutter scheme of the original. Way better sprite. I love this thing so much. I would marry this sprite. Anyway, it's got the chicken legs. So cool. I love this thing so much. It's got also a projectile weapon, but it's not as broken as on the GBA. She throws like feathers, but she still says like talon. And I'm like, that's not a talon, that's a feather, you fucking idiot, but you know, whatever. So that I think it's I would put it above the GBA because I like the design more. Hell, I even want to put it top. I really like it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it like this. I think that's fair. I'd argue that is a Tinkerbad better? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And I still think the Harpy is better. Next we have... Oh god, this fucking creature. This is a crossover funny haha joke transformation. And it works exactly like the spider, like classic spider, not the spider of this game. Where you can jump a little high, kind of. Not really. You jump normal. You just shoot. You essentially get the venom shot without any of the other spider things. It also doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really just like, haha, funny, she turns into a tank. I don't like this thing. I think it's low-key a waste of space, a waste of slot. I don't even like the design. It's going in the D. I don't like it. I wish I liked it. It's kind of funny. Oh no. This is the worst. This is the worst ability ever. Like, it's so ass. It is so ass. It looks stupid. This is a joke. It's also a waste of a slot. Also, I'm pretty sure this replaces like the fucking fast travel, which like is like the most useful. Actually, it might be the Dryad. It's either this one or the Dryad. One of them is replaced with the fast travel, which is like, this game has so much backtracking, they don't want to get rid of that. You can make some money in exchange for magic with this thing. It's only useful if like you're at the store and you need like $5 and you don't have $5, so you turn into this fucking jar and you get $5 out. I think there's better ways to grind gems in the game, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if you can use it like in the bathtub so you can like regenerate your magic and constantly make money. Like it's not. I hate this thing. This thing sucks. This is the worst. This is... Oh, this is off-screen. My bad. It's bad. I hate it. It's stupid. Then we get the Dryad. It's also bad and stupid and a fucking waste of a slot. But it's got a cool design. You're also... When you're both of these, you're technically invincible. But that doesn't really matter. Like at all. You can spawn oranges as this to heal yourself, so it's vaguely useful, I guess. It is above the jar, mostly just because of design, but it's not something that I think is worth being in the game or is like good or anything. It's just kind of there. I hate it. I like the design though. Again, I like the design. They made a tray hot. They get the blob. I hate these. I hate all three of these. Are like the worst thing in the whole fucking series. I swear to God. You use this thing for a side quest, I believe. I'm not even sure. It's like, I think it's a joke reward or something. I don't remember. This thing sucks. Is it worse than the jar though? You can jump on enemies with this thing, and it does do a little bit of damage, but it's constantly jumping. Like constantly, like you can't stop jumping as this, while these other two you can't even move. You can't move. This one you can't stop jumping. So I don't know if it's worse or if it's better. You can attack enemies as it, I guess. You can fucking Mario your way through the game. Not really, but you can jump on enemies. So it's, you know, it's a thing. Next we move to 7 Siren, which I feel like I warmed up to 7 Siren initially. I was not crazy about it, but I think I like 7 Siren because 7 Siren doesn't do anything wrong. It's just kind of a little bland. So like if you go through all the games and you like back to back, getting to 7 Siren, you're kind of just like you're going through the motion. There is like the card system that's kind of cool, but like this is really much just like, hey, let's make fans of half Genie and fans of like Curse happy by like just kind of blending the two together. And I do think it's a game that feels good to play. It's got an interconnected map like the original games, which is cool. But I don't know, I like it. But yeah, the transformations are a little disappointing because they're not real transformation. You can like, they're abilities. So you know, if you press a trigger, you can dash as the newt, or you can cling onto walls like the monkey. Well, you know, unlike the monkey, which feels different when you're just kind of like moving around, or like you jump a little higher, or like you can, you know, do all of these things. You know, you get different idle animation, all that. This thing doesn't. You can purely use this as a dash or when you're on the wall. You can't just walk around as a newt. So newt is... It's interesting. It's interesting. Because it is like, here's like the 2 best abilities of the monkey. You can also just dash through enemies like easily. You don't need like to bullet from a wall to do that. You can just dash through enemies, and I think that's really cool. That's really reliable. I really like the newt. I think it's got a cute design. Is it better than the crab? I think it's better than the crab. I don't think I would put it above the mermaid. Maybe. Actually, you know what? This monkey, it's got the dash, but it's not as good. Like, this is better than the monkey in Revenge. If you really think about it, it's better. Sure, the dash is not as far. Oh my god, it doesn't have as much range, but I think it's a good monkey, man. I think it's a good monkey, despite not being a monkey. But yeah, I think the original monkey is just very good because, again, you get like almost twice the height with your jump. You can jump way further. You got a melee attack. It's really good. It's a really good monkey. It's just the color is what's bothering me about this monkey. If it could be pink, purple, like whatever, it would be amazing. Next we have the tortoise, which is basically an elephant. This is the new elephant. You can charge a spin attack anywhere. Here's the thing about the elephant, right? It's useful, but it's slow as shit. And transforming into it always kind of feels like a pace breaker a little bit. You don't really have that with this tortoise. Like, you have the abilities, but you don't have the downsides of being slow and transforming into it. So I think it's better than the elephants. It's like an A tier. This thing is good. Like, the spin attack is really good. It's really fun to just kind of like bounce around with it. Do I like it more than the crab? I don't think so. I'm thinking about it. Maybe the crab should be higher. Nah, I think this is fine. I think it's fine. Then we get a frog. Frog. Frog is a frog. Frog is a frog. Frog can go underwater. Frog can swim. Frog can only swim. You know what? I'm gonna talk about both of these at the same time. There's a drill. The drill is a drill. The drill can go in the ground. These 2 abilities are the exact same. Alright, they're the exact same, okay? I don't care what you think, they're the same one. Except this one has a drill on its head, which means you can kill enemies as a drill. And this thing, when you're underwater, you cannot hit enemies. You can just change your speed a little bit. So the drill is instantly better. Here's the thing, using either of those is kind of boring. And it's really just, oh, you can go through this staring that you can't go without. And it's just, I don't like them. I don't like using them. I think they're both like C tier. I think they're high C though. I like mid-C. Is it better or worse than this monkey? You know, I'm gonna put a drill above, because, you know, it can attack, kinda. And the frog is really boring. Actually, it's like... I'd argue it's worse than both of these guys. Like, all you do is swim. You're, like, defenseless with this. It's really just, I need to go to the water area. Therefore, I need frog. It's just gatekeeping. It's just gatekeeping. And then next we get this thing, which is just a triple jump. So, yeah, it's a triple jump. It's a triple jump. It lets you triple jump. Unlike the cannonball in Curse, I don't think you can actually hurt enemies with the with this one. So it's like worse than even like pirate gear. I don't know. I don't know where to put this. It's reliable, it's fun to use, but like you don't really turn into squid. It's just triple jump. I think it might be like a low B. But I like it, but like I don't. Also, it's got a cute design. You know, I'll put it above the crab. Is it better or worse than the elephants though? You know what? Sure, I'll put it next to the monkey here. I don't think it's as good as a monkey though, because the monkey can like climb walls, which is objectively a better ability in my opinion. And you can see secret as this thing. So I'm putting it there. I think that's fair. I think that makes sense. Then we move to the cut abilities. These are really, really interesting. Where is it? I'm scrolling. There it is. Tiger. Tiger from the original Shantae. This is a weird one. This is a really weird one. We only have concept art. We don't have any sprites or anything, or like any idea of like how this thing would have worked. This was probably only like pre-development ideas type of shit. It doesn't really look like Shantae, it's just a tiger. I'm trying to like imagine how a tiger would work in the original Shantae. And I just can't really think of an idea for like movement or anything. If it could climb walls like the spider and like replace the spider entirely, that could be kind of cool. If it like ran here's the way that I would like, I think, this tiger. If instead of like the Tinkerbats, like maybe you had like a bunch of collectibles, and if you get all the collectibles you get a tiger, that could be like a cool reward, where maybe like it's got like really good offensive abilities and like maybe it can double jump, something like that. I could see this being really cool, you know. But generally I think I'm leaving this in C tier, because I don't know, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. It's kind of like a neat piece of history, but I don't really think it doesn't look very cool, and I can't really think of like a way it would be used. Then we have the attempt at bringing back the tiger in Half Genie. This sprite looks fucking cute as fuck. I love this design so much, and I wish it was in the game instead of these fucking piece of shits. You know, like oh my god, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I just realized the entire D tier is just from Half Genie. That's awful. That is awful. I don't hate Half Genie, but I just want to mention it. I don't really like playing the game because it's just constant backtracking, but I do love the game, okay? I just want to mention it. I like it, but you know, I have a lot of issues with it. This tiger is cute. Apparently the idea was that you could climb trees with it, which seems kind of useless, but it is more interesting than the original. It just got a better design. I'm gonna put it here. You can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to like fix this. Let me just. I need more space. I need more space. Here we go. I might need to extend it more. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm not expecting too much more to go in B, but maybe. Maybe, likely. This is another attempt at a crab. This thing was supposed to be able to dig in the ground for treasures. That sounds really boring. I don't like the design. I think this is the worst crab design. It doesn't look like Shantae, it just looks like an enemy. It looks like an enemy. I don't really like it. I don't care that it's been cut. I think the crab we got is really cool. I don't care about this thing. I don't like the green spots either. It's just, whatever. Okay, the succubus. I have a lot to say about succubus. This is a great design, first off. It is not an animal. I'm not gonna lie, this is not an animal. This could have actually been like an extra mode. Like they've added so many like costume extra modes. They could have made a succubus mode. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I kind of wish they bring back this succubus. It could be cool. Here's my thought with this thing. Hire me way forward. I got a great idea. It's called transformation evolutions. All right, you start off with the bats. All right, it's kind of garbage. It only moves horizontally. You remove the harpy. All right, you remove the harpy, and instead you make it so that the bats can evolve into a succubus later through the game, and then it kind of works like a harpy, right? And maybe there could be some kind of like magic meter that like lets you like switch between the two. I don't know. All right, but that's my idea. This way forward. Feel free to give me a check, all right, and be like, hey, this is a good idea. Let's invest in transformations, evolutions. All right, you turn a crab into a mermaid somehow. I don't. Maybe make it not a crab. Maybe make it like a frog. Like a frog into a mermaid would make more sense because they're like more amphibious, kind of. Look, I'm thinking. All right, I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. Okay. Maybe the monkey can turn into a gorilla. Okay. That's my plan. Instead of having like 15 fucking transformation with like 5 of them that are like fucking worthless, have like 7 of them that can turn into another 7. You know what I mean? Anyway, next we have this fucking lizard. So this is those lizards that like can run on water, and the idea was that this could run on water. Here's the thing though. Shantae can swim on water. So and you have the mermaid, you have the crab. Having a third one in half Genie, which does have a lot of water, but like where does this fit? I like the design. It's cute. I don't know if this can like just kind of run really fast and maybe like swipe enemies or something. It could be really fun to use, but I don't see it being higher than a C for me right now with my current knowledge. Then we get the pill bug. It is cute. It looks like Shantae. Apparently this thing could have turned into a ball. Maybe like spin dash like Sonic or something. I don't know. It could be fun. I think this would be better than the mouse potentially. I'm not very inspired by this. It looks better than the crab. I'll leave it in C. Then we got a Naga, the fucking Lamia species. I don't know what the fuck this will do. I don't know. The design is okay. We already do have a Naga friend in the game that's like a shop seller, and she looks really cool. So I think this is kind of like redundant, but this is fine. Apparently she would be able to sing, whatever the fuck that means. And Slither. This is another C for me. This is not evoking much out of me. So that's my this is my objective ranking. I think it's pretty good. Feel free to scream at me in the comment, be like, actually, you're fucking stupid. This ability is clearly better. You suck. Fuck you. I'm gonna sue you for defaming monkey from GBA or like Monkey from Half Genie. Actually, I'm just thinking right now. I'm like, I'm looking at those monkeys. I think it's fine. Because in Half Genie, like, you don't really use the monkey too much. Use it for like an hour, maybe most. It's very okay. I don't know. I'm not very like super like 100% confident about this. So I'm like I'm thinking. I'm like, is there anything I should change? Is there something in there that like looks wrong? I feel like it's not bad. Obviously all the elephants need to be in the middle. That's a given. Always in the middle. I thought maybe one of the mermaids could go in S. But I feel like in every game that they're in, there's like a harpy that's way better. And then there's this one that doesn't have a harpy, and you could argue that's like the S tier of the game. But then you think about how this mermaid is way better, and you're just like, well, maybe this mermaid should go in S tier, you know? Which it could, I think. Hmm. No, I think the design is bringing back. I don't care about the designs much. Yeah. Yeah, this is the video. This is the slop of the day. I'm going to edit this now. Oh my god.